Hey, happy Wednesday. A few jobs that we need to do. Tricia's coming down later. She's going to be painting her door a few times. That was her first job on the list, so she's going to pop down later and help me with the compost bins. I think that's going to be a two-person job. I'm just going to come down, prune my raspberries, maybe tidy up the shed a little bit. What was my other job? Oh, and just to mulch the bed over by the compost on plot 2. See how clean my van is. These need to go on the compost heap. These I can pick up somewhere near work. We're looking at sorting out the shed storage areas at home with all the cured squash, and we're just going to stack a load of these stronger baskets up for storage. We've got some shelves to build. But like I said, we've grown all this stuff. We just want to be able to store it safely now. Wellies on. His wellies have seen better days. But again, I'll wear them till they drop off. Let's have a quick look. Not expecting anything, but just making sure nothing's been dug up. No. So those were my elephant garlic. Same this side, mustard's coming up. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's have a look in here. A few jobs I need to do obviously before Tricia comes down. Get those green tomato halos out. Must have got still a load of this. Basil. I've got plenty of that. Whatever I plant at this side doesn't survive. I'll try another one. Weeds in here. This is the bed I want to mulch today. I'll have a look under here. Bloody potato growing. And see what I've got in there. And get that on this bed. I'll give it a little bit of a hoe first and get that weed stuff off there. Let's just have a quick look at the old sprouts, shall we? Oh look. One there. This is wild. I'm not even sure what this is. I don't think that was the same as the rest of them. It should have been. Another head there. Another one there. Looking good. Right, let's have a look at my measly sprouts. That'd be enough for me and Trish. Looking a bit strange down the bottom, like they're not as tight. And he's just said you can eat these like greens. That looks quite a nice head. His have got a lot of white fly on. They're looking all right. Again, that's like a mouse-sized pea of a sprout. Maximus F1. Right, let me get cracking. It's moving. These are our screws. Like I said, the main job of today is to get those compost bays built. Tricia's going to bring the drill down in a couple of hours. More stuff for the compost. Hope they're the right ones. Look at the size of them. Are they 6-inch? I think they are. I probably will take you guys down. I think quick job first, rather than prune the raspberries, which I need to do, is to bring my basket in from outside. Bring your basket in. Bring the basket in. Right. Water, oranges. I'm looking for my gimbal. Oh, I've forgotten my belt. So horry, won't be going on my trousers today. Put my brown envelopes back. I've been sorting a lot of seeds out at home, planning what's going in next year. I'm trying to think where I'm up to. I think I'm only on my bees, broccoli, I don't think I've got onto cucumbers yet. So yeah, a long way off getting that completed. Remember I wrote my labels out, but I think I used a whiteboard pen. So I bought myself a thick marker. So whatever I write will be permanent. Right, I'm just going to put you onto the Hori. I'm just going to put you on the gimbal. Take you with me. Right, you're on the gimbal. You're on the gimbal, you're on the tripod. I want to go and get my, I don't think it's here, oscillating hoe, just to get rid of those weeds. Have I got everything? Is the gimbal going to behave itself? Have I got the keys for the other shed? Let's go. Trying. Bloody trying. What I was after. I don't need the gloves on. Turn you around. Oh. I need to pull the zinnias and the marigolds out here and see. They're still looking good. They're just a bit. I don't want millions of them. Let's have a quick look at the lettuce. Right. Again, the canopy's blown off. Let me try and step over. Look, here we go. Haven't been down for what, a week? Freaking amazing. You see them? Look at that. We're having salad later. And pick some lettuce. So, as soon as the sun's out, I will uncover these for now. Let get a bit of fresh air and see what we've got. Looking good to me. Right, that's the job done. Should have tied my hair back a little bit better. I ended up eating it a few times. Oh. Right, that's another job done. But I've just decided, while I'm at it, I'm going to now put some of that compost into this cage behind me. While I'm on it, I might as well. Just need to make sure my hair's up a little bit better. There we go. Too much hair. Glasses on. What I will say is, when I'm putting my stuff in my compost, I try and be as vigilant as possible, but things get in there that you don't want in there. Plastic, the black weed membrane that the last plot holder put down is still showing up. I think this was like hanging basket base. That doesn't seem to be rotting down. A lot of stones on this side that I pick out. Some of that other fabric bones. The last guy had chickens, so I found a few of those over my time. And certain packaging materials, you don't see the glue strips until the rest of it's rotted down. Sellotape. So if you don't get it when you put it in, you can always go through it just before you put it on your beds. And lots of string that I thought might rot down, but I think it takes way too long. So I'm going to crack on and get this cage mulched with my homemade compost. I'm going to stroke me mustard seeds, as you do, and I'll come back to you guys for the next job. Right, show you what I've done. That's all been mulched, taken out a fair bit of the compost out of this bin. I've probably got to about here now left. That one's filling up. But yeah, this is another bed mulched. Homemade compost. Do you know what I may stick in here? Some, if I've got them in the shed down there, some aquados or some field beans, just quickly, just as a green manure, not as a crop. And in here, tidied up, I've got more little broccoli heads. I wish I hadn't cut the other one out now, because this is providing us with little sprigs of broccoli. This is Savoy cabbage. Got me Cavaronero. This is the shop bought Green Magic, and they're doing great. So all that's left for me to do now is just sweep this path up, get it nice and tidy, go and have a drink, and then Tricia's coming down and we can tackle the compost bins, get them drilled in. I don't think I'll line them today. Right, let's have a little look in here. They need a water. These are the tomatoes. Little bit limp there, that one. Not sure if to take these home. That Trofellima man to mand. And this is, what do I keep telling you? That's my, I'm trying to do a cutting off one of my 9 stars. They were quite badly damaged with the aphid stuff this year. These are my zinnias and my marigolds. I need to get them sorted. Much tidier. Dog on the plot. Episode 60. Wow. Mulching. We're all mulching. Look forward to watching that later. Hey, so one of the jobs I've done is mulch that bean bed. So that's good. That's a job done. And I'm also mulched one of the brassica cages. Tricia's going to be down in about an hour, which gives me time to go down and just tidy up those lettuces and get them recovered. I think I will get something That's going to be big enough just to collect some lettuce in. Not the best things I don't have. In fact, I think I will use my sieve and put my cut and come again lettuce in here. I'm not joking, this is a pain in my derriere. We've come down to do the compost bins and video that. Got my tripod, my gimbal's just died. It was charged and it's gone from full to zero in no time. What a pile of tot. Right, so now I'm going to have to find places to balance the camera, because without the gimbal it doesn't hold my phone sideways. So bear with me. Pick a few weed seeds out while I'm here. There's not many. I can just stay on the path. Let's just tidy up some of the dead leaves. Should have brought that box down, shouldn't I? That would have been good to put the crappy leaves in. There's quite a few crappy leaves, to be honest. Let's see. Hardy little things though. I'm not sure we're going to get too much lettuce out of it. Maybe next year's I can look into more specific kinds of lettuces for the autumn as opposed to putting these same ones in. Some totally don't make it, but hey. Right. There's one leaf. 5 crap. I think it's not looking too bad for a little pick of this middle section. That's the stuff for the compost. Again, I have been walking on it, but because it's no dig, I'm not too bothered. I'll show you just leaves like this, not worth it. I'll just clean them up to get them off the ground. Even if I just get one leaf like that, that's a leaf. One good leaf. 4 to 5, 6 that I don't want. Right, I think that's as much lettuce as I'm going to pick. I've got a nice big sieve tray full there. That's good for a couple of salads for Trish and I. Again, they've not been the greatest, but like I said, a couple of bags of lettuce from the supermarket that would have been, and they're all tidied. I'll get the fleece back over and move on to the next. Look at this cutting celery just while I'm here. It's coming back. What we've just seen, a YouTuber that does his own stock cubes, so I'm going to look into the possibility of doing some of that. Right, this has blown off the carrots. So yeah, let me get that covered back over, then I think Trish will be down. Another kohlrabi. There's a huge one here. See that one? Let's get that out. Oh, beauty. See which ones are left. There's another decent one there. That one didn't come to anything. That one's a fair size. That didn't come to nothing. But we've had a few kohlrabis that we hadn't planned on doing. Alright, let's get that on there. A few cabbage left, but I've got enough at home. Let me just take these leaves off this here, get them on the compost, and then I'm going to get up into the shed and start a fire to make a drink. Right, it's not happening today. Tricia's still at home. It's now 1:15. The weather's taken a turn. It's quite blustery and I've just had a few spits of rain, so I'm going to pack up, head home. We'll plan it for another day, the compost heaps. I've got my lettuce, a few raspberries, kohlrabi, and we're going to head home and head to the garden centre instead. Okay, and if this is £2.50 a bag, do I need it? It might be alright for putting things on. Let's have a delve. That's 3 bags of compost, 2 bags of Jack's Magic. Should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About £11. There we go. Let's go in, see what else we can buy.
I like these. Can I have a look at this? Another look at something? No?
I like them.
You like them better?
I like them.
Can you look at those ones?
Let's have a look at these. These are probably the yellow. Oh, these are quite cute as well. So we got our 2 boxes of daffodils, narcissi. Got as many in as we could. We're at it again. Number 2. Number 2 of the week. Couldn't resist. Just been to our charity superstore again. Got a nice little bench and 2 little tables for the shed. And now we were passing the garden centre. I seem to be getting rid of all the shelves that had all the vegetables and things on. What I mean, these are normally packed and they're absolutely empty. And they're taking them all out, putting them into storage. I reckon this is going to be full of Christmas trees. We'll see. Oh, this seems to be the veggies. £1.75. White sprouting broccoli. Durham early. And the hispy. I did like the hispy. What you get? £1.75 for 12. Cabbages, it's a bargain.
Is that the same on here? Is that the juniper, the blue star?
No. Glacier, something blue. That is pretty. I like that little one there. These look good for the raspberries. Let's just try them on.